Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Parable. So, I know this game has been around a little while, and I know that it's been played by a lot of people, and I think it's generally considered to be good. If I remember correctly, there's something about a sassy narrator or something like that. I don't know. I only know so much about the game. I've tried to avoid spoilers so that when I play it myself, I'll be playing it without anything going in. Also, I love the fact that there's a little computer that also replicates everything that I'm doing. So let's get started. Okay. The end is never what? The end is loading. That's what it's trying to tell me. Is this going to be another one of those, like, question everything that's going on type things, like with Portal? Or does it go, like, deeper and it's like, you're in a video game? Like One Shot did, Doki Doki. I hope it would load faster. Kind of sitting here. Okay. If it could just finish loading. Come on. Does it really take this long to load? There's probably been games that have loaded longer than this, but I mean, come on. This feels like it's too long.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Ah.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Why do they need him to push it?
427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Sounds like he was.
Stanley was happy.
And then we fucked it all up.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Yep.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
The red pill.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Did he just come in on a Saturday?
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as
Then he realized it was the holiday of Christmas.
He got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I can move. Oh. Where are my controls? I move surprisingly fast. This ain't no fucking office worker. This is... The hell am I dealing with? I can crouch. I hide under my desk because I'm scared. Everything's weird today. Wish I could jump. Maybe there is a jump button? I don't know. Oh.
But Stanley
Open.
simply couldn't. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
I'm going crazy in here, though.
Forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Someday.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Huh? Oh, okay, it's just loading again. I was like, the audio cut off very suddenly. So, whenever I pressed E right before the door closed, so I didn't know if it was me that did that, or if the game did it itself. I was very confused. Was it supposed to skip like that? Or am I supposed to still be waiting? Because Lord knows I don't want to mess up Stanley's life right now. Hello? Okay, so E does interact. That's good to know. Wait, 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 wait. That's not how numbering works. 428, 427, 429. The fuck is going on here? I should be right here. Right here. This should be my office. Why are they out of order?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, we left a memo.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm gonna call the police. I need help. Who farted? That's nice. What do you say? I can't tell. Why can't I get back up? It's weird to think that I'm still playing games that are from like 6 years ago because, you know, that's like the time that YouTube really caught on. And so like games like this and Papers, Please and FNAF and Undertale were just coming out as, you know, the YouTube gaming sphere was exploding. So they are the games that like everyone's played. And like there are games that came out in, like, I don't know, 2007 earlier that have similar like gameplay and story aspects, but they aren't played as much because either they're not as capable of being played because they're on an older system that isn't as compatible, you know. Because like, you know, the most recent, it's a lot easier to get footage on a PS4 or Switch than it is to get from, say, an Xbox 360 even, although technically that's still about as easy to get. Or, you know, like, how are you going to get footage from an N64? It takes a lot more to do that, you know? Anyway, like, this is what was convenient, so this is basically what they had then. Of course, I started a few years after all the big names, even a lot of the smaller ones. Waiting input. Oh, is this... Why am I on the desk now? Oh, fuck, I pressed a button. How do I... I'm pressing keys. One, two, three, four. I don't know.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
But I did.
Did it advance the story in any way?
Although that's basically its way of saying, hurry the fuck up. Speaking of which, how long have I been playing? 9 minutes? Okay. Of course, like a full minute of that was just on a loading screen. Okay, we got some math going on in there. Why is everything locked?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But I have agency, So I'm guessing this is what they mean. It was like, if I enter the right door, the narrator will get sassy with me. Or if I enter the left door, I'll be a good boy. I don't know which to do. Also, I'm blocked off. I can't go back. I want to go back. It was safe in my office. Can I get on top of the chairs? Okay, I'll trust you for now. Okay. one's here. Did everyone die, or did I just come in on a holiday? I love that everything you interact with makes some sort of noise, like Stanley's just sitting here like, jiggle, jiggle.
Not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more, let it ball up inside you. Using slides to assure employee values that everything's okay. Will ensure a calm and productive environment. So throw some bevel on all the text. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay, I'm loving this so far. It's just the right amount of sarcasm. Charts, slides, charts and slides. Amazing. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think we actually do anything here. Making you to stop. Circle the top 20 things you love the most about your boss. Okay. You ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but with more inclined to conflict? Remember that it takes two... Okay, I won't finish then. Talk rate mitosis! I dream of mitosis! Spring break! Less air. Talk less. Do unbelievably work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. Fair enough. Okay, let's look around. I think I'm circling back through. Cannot alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Alright, is there a marker? I want to erase it. How do I mess with it? To do synergize, monetize, free to play. Yes. This was back in 2013 too. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I will find something here. I don't believe you. I want to take this stuff with me.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I don't trust that.
It was baffling that Stanley was still sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
We'll see how long it takes him to...
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I want to see how long until he gets like actually pissed off at me.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Oh god, I wish I'd gotten around to this game sooner. I'm loving it. This narrator's my hero.
You realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me, because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Well, now it is.
I thought to mention it.
Are you gonna get mad at me soon?
Maybe to you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends,
give me an achievement.
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
I got the broom closet ending.
Favorite. I hope your friends find this concerning.
They probably would. I mean, what friends? Relatable, right?
Got the job because of a family connection. That's
okay, okay, now he got pissed off.
Also,
I got him mad. Yes.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Accurate.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Do I get an achievement? I love that I've literally spent minutes in this broom closet just doing this. Nothing? Guess he's actually done.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on. I guarantee you've done way worse than the person who came before you.
You want to bet?
You too? Unbelievable. Entire species of
Yes.
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. It's the monkey now. I'm here.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. I mean, I could probably do a second playthrough of this and do, like, all the bad choices. Or not necessarily the bad the executive bathroom. By the way, holy shit, is it fancy up here. Did I hear a whoopee cushion? Is that just the door? It somewhat sounded like a whoopee cushion. At least to me it did. Open. No. God damn, he's got a fancy office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay, well, where's the keyboard at? I know it's behind the desk, but where is the keyboard?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless.
Oh, this
since
keyboard.
He could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I want to see if he gets mad at me again. Now just go ahead.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
It's amazing, right?
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where? Oh, over here. Oh yeah, this is like Portal. Holy shit. Yeah, Portal's another one of the games that came out around that time frame. I mean, Portal 2 did at least. I think Portal came out a few years earlier. Which I kind of want to play Portal 2 on here again. Like, I was planning on playing it with Jonah, but he lives far away now, so I probably won't be playing much with him again. I mean, I'd like to, but I mean, it's just... It's hard enough to get people over here. Because, you know, everybody's busy throwing lives and shit. it's easiest just to play games on my own. And like I've already played through Portal 2, but like it'd be nice to play it again.
He felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free.
Way harder though.
Himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did
I've done it all before though, so I should be fine.
For years, it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
It shall not. By the way, I also might continue the Arkham series.
Stanley walked
alone,
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I want to play Batman. I think I'll follow the plot for now. Tempting as that was. Also, wouldn't be surprised if that was just like a trap. Like, he's thinking for himself, get him!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Whee! Wish I could jump. Oh, that's perfect timing! Maybe I can prop up the second achievement by just spamming space. The button here.
Now the monitors jump to life.
Oh, hey. Shit. Holy shit. Where's mine?
Stanley's co-workers.
Where was mine?
So many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
So why is it empty, though? I mean, obviously, being on holiday isn't the actual reason. Wait. 427, right there. Here's my office. Cool.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah. Seems like it.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's
red
control.
Light.
Never. It
Never.
was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Yes.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
That's exactly what happened.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy.
Are they?
Or sad. Or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What did pressing 4 do? Oh, to press them in order. I'm guessing I have to push those buttons in a certain order, but how am I supposed to know what order?
And when at last he found the source of the root...
Kinda wish I'd let him finish. And I know that there's so many points of like where if I just stand there and do nothing, he'll get mad at me. You know, if I'm not advancing the story. Like, there's so many secrets to explore in this game, I'm sure.
Was it over?
I mean, those little, like, white lines there. They know.
Yes.
Oh.
He had won.
Maybe?
He had defeated the machine. unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life
I'm
he
standing
lives,
on nothing.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only
Oh, it's like
thing worth
opening.
doing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
I don't think I'm
The
free,
feeling
but
of
whatever.
liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yay! I beat the game. Oh, it hasn't even been 30 minutes yet. I know it's longer than that. So is it like, is there 3 like 30-minute paths? Is that what it is? And what was with the buttons that I pushed? Was there a certain order to those? Oh, hey. I'm back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, here we go.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe that's exactly it. Yes. Ooh, this is nice.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I will stand here for a while, damn it.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
I'm thirsty.
Really worth it. At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Fair enough. Is it wrong for a guy to have a favorite room? Also,
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Number 1, Dad. Can't get around to see those. How about this one? Coffee nut. This doesn't have any more for me. Okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I think I'll go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Fair enough.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've... But in his eagerness to prove that he's in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley...
Okay, so there's a lot of ways I can go.
...to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thanks, guys.